The Kingdom of Swaziland. This is where this adventure takes place. What started out as 2 episodes of Adventure Beers with Mark Taylor and Canzius Pretorius turned into an unexpected invitation to join them on a reconnaissance mission for the Eswatini Dual Bike Adventure. And a few beers in, it sounded like the perfect idea. Both Mark and Kanzius are exceptional riders, and they spend most of their weekends on enduro trails in Swaziland and around Mbombela. It became very clear to us as to the level of the commitment that we've made to these guys, because we don't want to hold them back while they are mapping the EDBA routes. But the opportunity was just too big to pass on. We can ride perfect technical routes through a country that we haven't visited yet, Swaziland. This episode is proudly brought to you by EMD Racing in partnership with Liat South Africa. Okay, so it's a beautiful winter's morning here in Nelspruit, and we are joining Kanzius, who's riding just ahead of me, and then Mark Taylor for a Raki ride in Swaziland for the Eswatini Dual Bike Adventure, and we are really looking forward to it. What do you say, big one?
Yeah, I can't wait. It's breathtakingly beautiful over here in this estate that the known king is staying in. Can't wait to hit the gravel. Everything looks in order, your bike, everything looks tight.
We leave Mbombela on the back roads, aiming for a rendezvous point with Mark Taylor. Day breaks clean, the sun peeks over the Mbombela mountains, lighting up the twisty farm lanes and red dirt. A few kilometers in, and the riding is already exceptional.
Okay, so I've got a bit of a problem. We've just taken the road out of Nelspruit towards the N4, where we're going to head to Jeppy's Reef, and I lost my oil plug somewhere. So my whole boot is full of oil. My bike is not going to pick up any rust, and Mark has just joined us, but Kanzius has found a mate in Nelspruit. He's also got a T7, and I'm going to borrow his oil plug unless Theo finds it, because he's gone back to look for it. It's pretty much a Land Rover issue. So Mr. Pretorius is back with a plug and oil. Lekker.
When is that a problem? Jeez, what are we going to do with that?
With my bike fixed and us on the last bit of tarmac between Mbombela and Jeppy's Reef border post, I must admit that at this stage I was a bit nervous of what was lying ahead of us for the day.
Well, Johan, that makes 2 of us. No idea what they've got in store for us. Is this a opvolg sessie, or is it genuine Raki? With the banter already flowing, we've got no idea. But excitement's in the air, we can't wait to get underway.
Well, I've seen a few videos of Kanzius on his channel, Known King, and if you have a look at that, we've got a pretty good idea of what's in store for us for the day. Arriving at Jeppy's Reef border post. Should be quick enough. Two T7s and the 2 990s. So in Swaziland and straight onto the gravel, literally as you enter the border post. In South Africa, most of the land is in private ownership, and most of our neighboring states, Swaziland, Lesotho, Botswana, Zimbabwe, Namibia, there's ample of land that's in public ownership, which makes it easy to traverse the land and find perfect riding roads and adventures, which is not always possible in South Africa.
Plots these routes, but they are awesome. You don't get too many places where you can ride an adventure bike like this. Beautiful scenery. Just as you get off the tar road, spots like this. I mean, how often do you see this?
As we get deeper into the trails and deeper into the countryside, it's already starting to test our skill and to test our expectations of the day ahead. The temperature is also rising and we can already feel our heartbeats getting a proper workout.
Looks like Mark's doing some farming of his own over here. The GoPro did this justice.
In some spots it's difficult to see where the track is heading. Luckily, this gives the rest of us a break while Mark tries to figure out where we have to go, giving us a bit of a well-deserved rest before we head on.
Cameras never does these kind of inclines any justice, and I give the guys an opportunity to clear the hill before I start, because if you lose momentum and has to stop on one of these inclines, it's game over. Might as well just go back to the bottom and start over again. After a few tough technical sections, the fatigue is already setting in and heart rate is climbing. We look for a nice little spot to enjoy the views and just catch our breath and have a bit of a break. Yeah, so basically to go enduro riding with your T7. And loving it. Come to Swaziland, they said. It will be cool, they said. But I guess it's hard to stay cool if your heart rate is 180. Yeah, 178 now. are going where the mountain goat is going. 1, 2, 3.
Reg.
No shake.
It's 180 plus. Stop. Oh. Yeah, no, you do. That's news. Well, I can honestly say that I'm probably perspirating exactly like I was in the Kruger National Park on our hike. I've got new respect for Batman now, fighting crime in that leather suit. Well, just yeah, once again this layered suits from EMD. Zip the sleeves off them, they breathe with this opening on, some people will call it a chest, other will just call it my boopends. It really helps.
Yeah, so the lads are just inspecting a route here, and they will check out if this route is possible, and then we'll stretch on to the next place. We don't know what that is or where that is, but we've only done about 30 k's, probably a bit more, in 2.5 hours, I would say, give or take. So it's hard going here in Swazi, but that's what you get for a reconnaissance mission with Mark and Kanzius. Awesome stuff. Big one.
Yeah, boy.
Are you enjoying?
Loving it. Shit, this is nice.
Loving life.
Are they turning around up there?
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, turning around. I'd like to think that you will hear this, but 8 cylinders of 237s and 2990s sounds quite special from back here.
It's probably touching on a symphony. Thunderbolts and lightning.
Not a V8, but it is a 8. This is a little mountain we're going out.
With the winding forest road snaking back and forth, myself and Kanzius tries a shortcut through the forest, but to no avail. The leaves and the angle of approach is just too much, and we had to continue via the road.
We try stupid things.
The shebeens is actually few and far between in Swazi. This is the first potential one, but again, doesn't look like it. Only maize. That is a disappointment. What was? Ah. Huh? I'm just following that man. He knows where he's going.
There is no way here.
No way.
Yes. It's right there to the main road.
We'll see now.
Well done. We all try to stick to this path.
The one thing that was certain about Eswatini is there will be riverbed crossings. And as we approach our first one, it did not disappoint. Cold splashes of water, refreshing, beautiful. Can't wait for the next one.
Pilon, papi, pilon.
Failing to follow the big one's instructions, I had to suffer the consequences and call for his aid.
Eerste rad. Okay.
Ek gly terug.
1, 2, 3. Come up, come tractor.
And just like that, as we make it to the top, Mark breaks the news that we have to go down the same little steep incline and into the riverbed for some more riverbed runs. was doos lekker. Oh, am I happy to see you. Cheers.
Well, ek dink ek hom maar nog weer vashou. Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks, Mark.
Even though it's pushing later into the afternoon, Mark breaks the news. We are not even halfway done yet, with another 76 kilometers to go.
Check jou voet net mooi daar hoor.
Wat sê hy toe?
Hy sê ons moet regs hou aan die ander kant. Ja. Ja. Mag dit tot ek af is asseblief.
Is reg. Yes, dis die ding weg.
Ja.
Hy wag dat hy ophou weer.
Hy fok jou 'n bietjie rond.
Is dit?
Ja.
Yeah, a swinging bridge. So basically a suspension bridge, but it swings from side to side. So I saw Theo was going from side to side. I said I'll just take it with a bit more speed.
As both of us thought that the swinging bridge would be a fitting end to a tough day, Mr. Taylor, the sadist, the route planner, had different plans for us. And one more obstacle before we could say goodbye to this day. Not the tractor, but this little hill. No road, not even a goat would climb it. But yep, this was our route.
Where's the road?
Hierdie paadjie hier so. Die terugstoppen.
And then finally we are informed that that would be the end of day one. A 6,000 calorie day in the saddle, and we are proper tired as we pull into Pikes Peak Hotel, already thinking about the cold Sebebe beer flowing down our throats. Now the big question is, will we be able to do this 2 days in a row? And what does the next day have in store for us? If again the first day was anything to go by, Mark will definitely impress us on day 2.
Good morning. Day 2 of our Swazi adventure. Johan, you ready?
I am ready. As ready as I'm going to be.
Some mountain climbing coming up. Yeah, if it was anything like yesterday,
We know what to expect.
in for an amazing day. What does the good doctor have to say?
That's right.
Mark?
Put your big girl panties on for today, boys.
It's the only size I've got. Yeah, let's see what the day holds in for us. But yeah, if it was anything like yesterday, amazing. Now we're literally in the hotel grounds still, and already on the 2-track gravel in the forest. Can't see it, but the hotel is just to my right here. And according to Mark's GPS, we've got about 148 kilometers to do today. Yesterday was 122 kilometers. We started in Swaziland at about 10 o'clock, so we've got a bit of a head start on yesterday, but I'm sure it will be a long day in the saddle again, and we'll only be back at the hotel late afternoon. We'll see what lunch stops we've got, if any, and see how the time and the day progresses. But super excited. Was very tired last night. It really took it out of us and tested our skill level, our limited skill level. So yeah, guys, the EDBA in August, come and do it. Yeah, there's not a lot of places you can do it. Routes like this in Southern Africa, it's just endless, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. The guys are putting a lot of effort in making it an unforgettable experience, so let's see what the day holds in for us. Now, not typically where you would take your adventure bike. Mountain crawling, but nevertheless it is a heap of fun. Got hooked up there.
The first part of day 2 starts with this rocky, steep technical decline that takes it the better part of 30 minutes to get all 4 bikes down safely, which was quite a mission.
Camera probably doesn't do it justice going down these hills. The rear wheel locking up. Still just sliding down.
Down here in the valley, it's a massive effort to get down here, and here you see bricks, so I guess I probably want to build a little dam wall here or something in this little creek that we're going to pass. Interesting.
Down must come up, climb out of the river. Oh, lovely.
At this stage, most of the stiffness has left our bodies and we're starting to warm up again, ready for some more obstacles. We're also starting to get filled with confidence as we're progressing well into day 2 and already making good ground by late morning. But as we would soon learn, this is quite a tricky, difficult section. It's a constant incline over a few kilometers to reach the top or the summit of this particular mountain. And you can't slow down or stop while you are on the incline. You would just lose too much momentum, get bogged down and have to start over again. So it's concentrating, getting that heart rate up and making sure you make the top without stopping.
So we just had a lekker afternoon brewski, and now we're off for another loop in the afternoon. But we still have quite a lot of kilometers to do, over 100. It's already 12 o'clock and we've only done about 40 this morning. Quite heavy riding, great obstacles, great views, and just an amazing experience here in Swaziland. So just heading through a small town here, and yeah, we're not leading this route, so we'll find out where Mark is going to take us. Now it's cool here in Swazi, about 28 degrees Celsius in winter. So yeah, the heat is it's way warmer than what I thought it would be. Just going to cross this small little ditch, and then I think we're going to head there into the bushes. Let's go. This road is actually on my GPS for Africa map. Can you believe it?
If Mark Taylor can't find a way through, then you know it is not accessible. So we decide to turn around, with tuck our tails and head back and find some other routes.
What's here?
Johan, as jy vir my die wiel kan help rol.
Yes. No.
I say,
Well done. Alright, Johan.
It's 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and after this fall we decide to call it a day and go in search of Swaziland's finest cold beer and peri-peri chicken.
In this new plan of ours, we've got no need for snacks and sweets and chocolate bars anymore, so we hand them out to kids all along the way. although they are very suspicious of our generosity.
He just takes it and run.
Somebody must have upset him.
There's no way he's sharing. No way. Hey, you're right, but I'm on.
Tanzania Tusker. How are you guys doing? How we fine and you?
How's it?
Yeah, we're good.
Hello. So that brings an end to our Swaziland or Eswatini adventure here with Kanzius and Mark. It was absolutely brilliant. Swaziland's got endless roads, unfenced, 2-track cattle tracks, dagga tracks. They are everywhere. So it's a
Dagga the tracks.
dagga and tracks everywhere. If you want to come and visit Swazi, make sure to get your entry in on for the Eswatini Dual Bike Adventure. Thanks again to Mark and Kanzius. It was a brilliant weekend. We're heading back to Nelspruit and then Pretoria. Like and subscribe to our channel and see you next time. Een vir jou.